For decades, the operating system market has been a duopoly. You buy a computer, you get Windows or macOS. You buy a phone, you get iOS or Android. But if you look closely at the data, a silent rebellion is happening. We are seeing a socio-technical shift of users moving to systems like ZorinOS or flashing LineageOS. And it's not just developers anymore. It is the privacy conscious, the freedom conscious, and the everyday users who are tired of being treated as a product. Welcome to the Ishtiaq perspective. Today we are going to dive into the data of market share trends, the philosophy of digital ownership, and the historical friction between massive tech corporations and open source communities. Let's start with the desktop. Mainstream operating systems have shifted their business models. You used to buy an OS to run your hardware. Now the OS is designed to harvest your data, serve you advertisements, and push you into subscription ecosystems. This is where user-friendly Linux distributions like ZorinOS, Linux Mint, or Kubuntu come into play. The data shows that the barrier to entry for Linux has completely collapsed. But the adoption isn't just about performance, it's about the philosophy of digital ownership. Users are realizing that if an operating system can force an update, push an ad to your desktop, or scan your local files, you don't really own your computer. But the most dramatic friction between tech giants and open source communities is happening in our pockets. When Google first launched Android, it was the open source alternative to Apple's walled garden. It was a haven for developers and power users. Today, Google has slowly tightened its grip. We are now seeing mandatory developer registrations and increasing restrictions on app sideloading, the very features that made Android an open platform. The illusion of choice is fading. That FOSS origin story feels like a bait and switch today. Because of this, there is a massive, passionate community around custom Android ROMs. Users who value privacy are taking extreme measures, flashing their devices with operating systems like GrapheneOS or LineageOS to completely de-Google their hardware. This isn't just a technical flex, it's a direct response to a loss of trust. By flashing a custom ROM, users are reclaiming the root-level authority of devices they paid for. They are opting out of the telemetry data farm. The mainstream tech giants are banking on convenience, keeping users locked in. But as the data shows, the threshold of frustration is being crossed. When privacy becomes a luxury and digital ownership is revoked, the open source rebellion is the logical next step. You don't need a corporate giant to validate your hardware. You just need the right data and the right perspective. For Ntang, thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe.